I cannot explain this. Maybe it's because my internet's a little bit better and hardwired. And this is a copy of Noob Craft. Noob Craft will be a year old next month, I believe. So I made a copy of the seed, started all over from my original spawn point. The terrain is extremely different. You notice I have full iron armor. I even have enough iron for an anvil, and I'm saving up iron for a golem. My level's hard. I'm playing on hard. Now, I started out with cheats on and a cheaty chest with a, I don't know, I guess it is some wood, 6 apples, a wooden axe, and some other junk. See, hard difficulties. I also gave myself some leads because I spawned right next to donkeys, which of course would never have happened in the original Noob Craft. So I rescued the donkeys, and I also cheated in a fence because I was not going to let those donkeys get away. So there's some leads, donkeys, saddle, not donkeys, the donkeys are organic, indigenous, but I spawned in the fences. And then, and I spawned in those jack-o'-lanterns. I haven't found any pumpkins yet. So the rest of it was all done on survival, no cheats. Let's see, on hard. Me. So I've got gold chest plate that I got from a, look at all the slime balls I've been collecting. A gold chest plate from a zombie. I've been there long enough that the zombies are starting to get tricked out. I've killed a few witches. Let's see. I'm working on local area network. I don't know exactly why. Sometimes it's jerkier than playing on Minecraft's thingamajig, and sometimes it's better. A couple of creeper blowouts, but that just made my corral bigger. I'm looking for a runaway cow, and I'm going in the wrong direction because I still get lost. But you will notice I'm out in the rain near sunset. I don't have any enchants yet. I don't have any diamonds to make a pick or an enchanting table. My dog is having a fit, and I have no idea why. I'm just trying to find my loose cow. Nobody died. There have been 2 creeper blasts, and it made the corral bigger, and I'm like, that's cool, because we're getting more and more animals. A zombie did drop a potato, and so I've got a pretty good little stash of potatoes now. I want a zombie to drop a carrot because I want to breed pigs. You know, pigs don't have much use anymore now that you don't need carrot on a stick, and they don't drop anything but food, and everybody's always hunting cows. Nobody wants pigs. There's a poor cow. So I put one of my cheaty leads on it as soon as I can and dragged it back home. Oh, I also cheated those half slabs, those dark oak half slabs. I forgot. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Oh, let's see. Other than that, it's all natural. I did it all the hard way. Let's see. What was my point? Oh, I'm trying to get in condition so I can play ultra hardcore. There's a ladies ultra hardcore now. I don't know if I can ever get invited to it, but I'd sure like to try. And I dote on Burgasms and WintherMaw, WintherMaw, who are wonderful UHC players. WintherMaw, she lives in Thailand. Lag. Burgasms lives in Australia. Lag. Most of the UHC tournaments they play are hosted in the States or in Northern Europe. And they are really good players, and they play with lag. So I can't use lag as an excuse not to play ultra hardcore. The only thing is, you know, I went to their Reddit and I said, what do I need to do to get better? And they said, well, you need to practice playing on hard and mining underground. I'm trying to drink a Coke and talk at the same time, and I'm drinking it out of a 2-liter bottle. Creeper blew up that glass, and I didn't notice it until just now. Creeper blew it up in the morning, and you see this moon is rising now. So I don't know exactly where my spawn point is. It's right around here somewhere. And because I accidentally picked up the cheaty chest in the pumpkin that I had, jack-o'-lantern that I had marking it, brought him in the house, and I've just been digging down. There's a huge ravine nearby. In fact, I think it's linked to my little space here. Here's my little chicken ranch. I should kill some of these chickens because it is lagging me a bit. I don't know if it's the sound files or if it's the actual animations of the chickens, but chickens do lag me down just about as badly as lava. So I'm not killing them right now because I'm getting really close to having 30 levels. And I'm trying not to get over 30 levels until I get an enchanting table. I have plenty of books. I've been growing reeds. I've been killing cows, breeding cows and killing them. I hate having to do that. See, I started out with 1 potato. Now half of this farm is going to be potatoes, the other half is going to be wheat. If I ever get carrots, I will extend the farm. I would want carrots. Poor pigs. They don't have any. Pigs have lost their place. Remember back in the old days? Pigs were like a major source. Everybody was looking for pigs. They were the major source of saturated food. Anyway, so down here is my tree farm, which was a lot of digging. Didn't run into any mobs. I had it well lit. I'm very good about keeping things lit. These trees aren't growing on this side, so I'm going to probably have to extend that wall out, make it a little bit bigger so they have more room to grow. I think it's just too narrow of a space. This is one of my little areas that I've pretty much explored all of this. I don't know how you get to the ravine. I think it was up there by the tree farm, but there is a ravine. This is kind of a backwards sort of a half-baked way to get to part of the ravine. I've explored all this, and I've lit it up, and when I've come to dead ends, I've mined all the resources out of them and then blocked them up so they're honey pots. That's why I'm running into so few mobs, because I have honey pots around so the mobs can gather in the dark all they want, and I can explore. Back there where that cobble was, for instance, is one of those honey pots. Once the resources are gone, I just lock it up in the dark and let them spawn. Then if I ever need levels or gunpowder or whatever, I can just come back and mine them, farm them. Yeah, I've gotten witches, buddy. I killed an enderman. I killed an enderman. Me. I got an enderpants. All by myself. So, turns out I'm right to bedrock. Surprise! So, anyway, we're not going to go any farther down here. I love my resource pack. It makes it so much easier to see things. The only thing is the cows look an awful lot like zombies and skeletons, because I used a lot of purple in my zombies and skeletons, and I have purple cows. Not a whole lot of color variation available on Windows, I'm afraid. And my torches sometimes scare me, because I think, is that a zombie? But that, you know, me, I'd rather have jack-o'-lanterns. So, yeah, I hear water here. I put a caption on so I'd remember. This is why it's so important to have modifications for people who are hearing impaired, so that they would be able to know that there was a source of water and from what direction and approximately how far away. It doesn't have to be exact. It has to be approximate, just like it is when you're hearing it. You know, I see people all the time saying, which way is that sound coming from? You know, zombies or whatever. And they'll dig and they'll dig and they'll dig, and they're not exactly sure because it's not specific. It's pretty vague which direction something's coming from. So here I am down here just digging like I have some sense. I've kept my bobcat down in new areas because of the honey pots. And I move fast so that things don't have a chance to gather. You know what I mean? So that mobs won't spawn and all that. Oh yeah, the recorder ran out. That other branch on the right side, I went all the way down to the end and back, and there was a little bit of iron, and I got it. And then I come down here, and I'm pretty sure there's something down here, because there's the bat. The bat confirms it. I heard some lava, but that could be just about anywhere. But when I heard the bat, I went off in the wrong direction, but I go about 10, 12 blocks in a straight line, and if I don't see or hear anything, I don't know if that's allowed in Ultra Hardcore. I think it is if you're digging to a sound. I think you're allowed to do stuff like that. And then I back right out, and see, I get over here to this one single block, and then I know I'm there. Look at that. Now, a hearing impaired person would miss that without some sort of modification to let them know that that a bat squeaked somewhere nearby. It's not fair. Oh, people say, oh, well, I play with the sounds off. Well, then you don't play very well. I don't care about what you do. I want to play the game well. The game comes with sounds. It comes with sounds for a reason. And hearing impaired people have just as much right as anybody else. Now, see, there's a stack of cobblestone there, and I don't see it because I'm nervous and I'm trying to rush. I did not have my cobblestone in my bar. That was stupid. Let's see. So I'm blocking that off, and I'm trying to block it off in such a way that even baby zombies can't get in. Of course, if a baby zombie was coming at me right now, I'd be toast. And I'm not turning around and looking at what's behind me coming from that other branch, and that's foolish. So I put down a little bit of light, blocked it off for babies, blocked it off for everybody else, I think, except spiders. And heading down here, look at me, all bull-faced going down here below lava level, in the dark, throwing torches, like I know what I'm doing. 2 years of playing Minecraft, 1 year of, the creeper, 1 year of watching videos, and I finally am developing enough confidence. I'm playing on hard, and I'm not freaking out. I'm not getting the, my heart's not going crazy. I don't really have a sense of, I thought I could do that with a bow and arrow, but not at that close range. You gotta use the sword and push them back, and then you go back and, meet them up again. You gotta do about 3 times. This is an iron sword, and I didn't use critical strike. If I had, I could have killed it in 2. I've been practicing with that stuff. Didn't back up enough. And I didn't block when I saw I was in trouble. I wish I could have kept this zombie villager. Because, yeah. I have apples. And I have spider eyes and I have sugar. I haven't been in the nether though. So, yeah. So, I don't have a blaze rod to make a brewing stand. So, this goes around in a circle. And who knew? Tried to, that water coming down, I tried to block it off with a torch, and of course that didn't work. The water just washed the torch out. I think this will make about 6 gold ingots that I've got now. I've got plenty of apples, so I can make gold apples. That was just so silly. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the nether. I'm gonna need a brewing stand. Cause, well, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I want to cure zombies, and I gotta get an enchanting table. So I'm just gonna have to. Boy, I should have saved these guys, Well, I didn't know how far in that cave was gonna go and how much trouble it's gonna cause me. So it's a dead end, and I will eventually just block it off and let mobs spawn there. But I didn't know this at the time. There will be zombie villagers. There might even be a village. I've never found a natural village in the original Noob Craft, but this is pretty much regenerated since 1.72. It's not the speed that I had when I first played. Maybe maybe 3 chunks, maybe, around spawn is about the same. A little bit of the swamp, a little bit of the birch. Well, it's combined birch and oak forest. Nowadays they call it birch. And the little plains that I spawn on, but like I said, that's got horses on it, and there's a lot of really radical differences in the terrain, and a surface ravine that I can see just walking around in the swamp. A bunch of stuff is different. So it's almost a different scene. So there's the other half of that dirt wall I put in, so that's all lit up. Eventually, like I said, I will clean this all out, get all the resources, and then I will block it up and let mobs spawn all they want. Yeah, why are zombies screaming? Behind one of those walls. Or maybe up above where that water was pouring down. Why are zombies screaming? So that's about it. I've run out of time. I've run out of video. Well, I didn't run out of video, but I ran out of time, so I don't know if it's because I have a better connection. I don't know. But I'm done being freaked out by Minecraft. I can play the game.